Welcome to The Buzz, brought to you by the Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
And I'm Miss Linda, and we're here to bring all the activities from our departments to you right into your living room. And that's going to be a lot, because it's a lot going on this summer.
Is cray-cray at the library.
It is already.
I'm super excited for this one. I think more so than in years past, because
Really?
our theme's going to be really fun.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk a lot about it because we're like twinning today, right?
We are twinning, and we'll be twinning a lot this summer, so get used to it.
Yeah, and just know in advance that the shirts get washed.
Every now and then.
Yeah, because you're going to be seeing it all summer long. But that's all right. It's going to be a fun summer.
I'm excited about it.
I am too.
But before we get into all of that, we'll start real quick with our first portion with our library news from around the globe with Miss Linda. I'm sure she has something wonderful to share.
Of course.
And the disclaimer is that the stuff that Linda pulls to talk about, I never know what it's going to be. So this is fun for me too.
Yeah, it's always random. It depends what's going on. Okay, well, I felt like equal time for fathers. Father's Day is this month, and we're going to be talking about that because we have an event coming up.
Yes.
And to celebrate dads like we celebrated moms. So I found a thing, it's all about Father's Day. So I'm going to share Father's Day celebrations, Father's Day traditions with everybody. And
oh yes, do we tie them up until?
Yeah, well, I was going to bring that up. Remember that one?
Yes.
You know, for Mother's Day that
you tie mom up until she presents you with a present.
Yeah, the kids tie the mom up.
Yeah.
Right in the bed, and they don't let her go until she gives them presents.
Right.
That was weird.
Yes.
I don't know. That was
unusual.
Some unusual country too.
So let's see.
Well,
what
let
happens
me put it this way: you don't do the same things to the dads. Father's Day is a festival to honor your father for everything he did for you, of course. And this festival is celebrated with immense enthusiasm and a lot of charm across the globe. Now, this cracks me up because, and you'll find out why. I'm just a teaser. Okay. That the celebrating of this festival differs from country to country. And yeah, I'll talk about it in a minute. I want to give you the background of it. There is actually a history, so I suppose there is one for Mother's Day too. I don't think I talked about it, but I think that we, talked about different traditions, but this is how Father's Day came about. Father's Day festival, as we celebrate today, traces its history to the United States of America.
Oh, we started
it. Of course, we start a lot of things. The idea of observing a day in honor of Dad was conceptualized by Miss Sonora Smart Dodd, a loving daughter from Spokane. It so happened that Sonora attended a Mother's Day sermon in 1909, and she was struck with a noble idea that society must observe a day to honor the important contribution made by fathers in raising of the children. And this was, of course, encouraged by the love of her father, William Smart, who was a Civil War veteran.
She's very smart.
Okay, a Civil War veteran who single-handedly raised her along with her 5 siblings after the death of her mother. Sonora worked hard to make her concept a reality. The noble idea of celebrating Father's Day soon spread across the nation. Father's Day was recognized by a joint resolution of Congress in 1956, but finally it took till 1972 for President Nixon to establish Father's Day as a permanent national day of observance on the 3rd Sunday of June. Now,
so we had Mother's Day then significantly longer than we had Father's Day.
We did, and well, good for Sonora that she did that, and I can see too, when you are growing up with, especially when you're growing up with a father and you've lost your mother, and they take on all the roles. This was the only thing that's disappointing in this, and I'm really I feel the need to apologize to the dads out there. I just need to apologize about this because not really a lot happens. I was so excited, I read, Father's Day in Australia, Father's Day in UK, Father's Day in Ireland, Father's Day in India, Father's Day in the US and New Zealand, all of these, and nobody does it. I'm sorry, but nobody really does anything. They say the exact same thing, the exact same words, only like in maybe a different order in each paragraph. Basically, what
maybe we need to start a new crazy national tradition.
There's no handcuffing them or tying them up, tying them up to the bed.
They present you with presents.
Until you get presents or
breakfast in bed.
Exactly. There's really none of that. What they talked about was, and I didn't even need this, but I wanted to say that, is that it's celebrated with the kids that want to spend time, of course, with their father. And typically, kids tend to do things with their father over like gifts of flowers and candy.
Right.
They'll tend to, go fishing or work on something together that, that the time together that dads like to do. Sometimes they'll say breakfast meetings for families, a common feature, various types of games and activities to show the bond between the children and the dad. And the only thing that I really found in all of these countries that may have been any different at all is sometimes the date. Just like Mother's Day in some countries was celebrated on a different day of the month or even year. That happened just in a couple of countries, but otherwise, everybody, it's just a national, everybody all over the world kind of celebration. Everybody basically does the same thing, celebrating dads with, gifts of time.
I think that's nice.
Time together.
I think I would take time over, I don't know. You can't get back time.
Yeah, because I'll just one more comment, because this is always the joke on Father's Day, right? The most advertised gift options include greeting cards, well, of course. And then, of course, it goes down to neckties, toolkits. This one surprised me, gourmet gift baskets. So for all the chefs, the guys that are chefs. But they do talk about, too, just like in any holiday, the commercial versions of it. I mean, it just, buy this, buy that, give them this, give them that, give her this, give her that. Kids Day every day, give them, So happy Father's Day anyway. So we wish all the fathers a happy Father's Day. We appreciate them. And Sonora for coming up with
Father's Day. Yeah. Then why don't we skip to the end, and you can talk about your Father's Day program then, since it is on our agenda.
Okay.
And since it will connect.
Yeah, we might as well. So, in tradition of fathers. Now, at first I was thinking maybe like for the Mother's Day one, mostly like the dads or somebody else brought the mom or brought the children so that they could make something special for moms. And I had a few things out that they could do, just go around and make some different things. I'm going to do the same type of thing for Father's Day, where the kids can come and make something for the fathers. But I think in this one, too, if the fathers want to come, which I think would be really cool, because it is about being with them, have the dads come, make something with your child that'll be special for you, that they could have as a memento, and share like a Father's Day story and some Father's Day time with the kids. So I would really encourage the dads to bring your kids on. It's a Monday night, June 11th at 6:30 p.m. Usually only runs about 45 minutes by the time we, just do all of our little activities together and have some father-child time. Yeah. So I'm encouraging the dads to come.
I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Spend time with Dad.
Yes.
Okay. So there it is.
Sounds
another
good.
holiday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited for that one.
Another holiday, and for us, another excuse for a party.
Yes. We always are doing something. And speaking of parties, one of our biggest parties of the year is coming up very soon on Saturday, June 2nd.
Yep.
Just a few days from now. We are going to have our summer reading kickoff party. And I would guess it is probably one of our biggest parties. It's the biggest reason to celebrate anyways.
Right, the beginning of summer.
Our summer reading is so much fun. And this year, every year the whole country picks a theme that every library follows. This year it's Libraries Rock, which is what our shirt says. And it's going to be so much fun. So we're going to connect books to music in lots of different ways.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Especially Well, I mean, I know you and I, like music lovers
Right.
extraordinaire. I just know that we're going to have so much fun with it.
I know,
It's
I'm
been
excited.
fun planning in advance of things that we want to do.
Yes.
So should we get ready to, well, first of all, our library's rock shirts are on, but we are going to, we're going to play a little tune to get everybody pumped up and psyched up into music theme.
We have these really nice new recorders that we'll be giving away to some of our kids this summer. So make sure you come to the library for a chance to possibly get your own free limited edition sparkly recorder.
That's
and I
right.
hear they make beautiful music.
Okay,
Almost
well-
as good as a Snarfblatt.
Oh, what's that?
It's a Little
I know?
Mermaid thing. In Little Mermaid, Scuttle finds a pipe and calls it a Snarfblatt and plays music, and it's not really
Oh, okay.
a musical instrument, it's a pipe.
And the exciting thing is we may or may not be giving these away to every kid that registers, right?
Every child under 4.
Okay. Oh, especially under 4. You're going to love us, parents. Aren't they going to love us?
It's going to be fun.
Okay. Now I'm going to try. Okay, should I try this?
Okay, yeah.
All right,
Let's see if we can
let's
do
see
a
what
little
I can
music.
come out.
Ready? 1,
Wait a
2.
minute. Wait. I got to find my note. Okay.
The first note is B.
All right. Okay, try it. No, just do one. Okay, ready? Okay. Mine doesn't make any noise. Keep going. I'm going to harmonize. Mine
Well, I
doesn't
was
make any noise.
Well, have you been practicing?
No.
I've been practicing, and Miss Sydney had the nervous tell me that I was a little bit flat. And I said, look, this is a recorder.
A real expensive kind of recorder. And I'm so disappointed because I tried this right before, right when we got here. Like, I didn't warm up and practice like some other brown noser people that has to be, like
I
perfect
even have
on our song.
my fancy case. It says
I like it.
Miss Shannon on it, and to keep my recorder nice and
But
safe.
you know what? I was thinking about this. As a matter of fact, when we decided that we were going to learn, you printed out the sheet music,
Yes.
hot cross buns.
See,
and we were going to play with this.
And you still know how to read music, and I can
do.
read music.
I can read it, but this doesn't make any noise.
Are you not? Do you not have your end in your mouth all the way?
Well, okay, wait. To be honest, when we first opened it up and I went like this, I was like this. Oh, well, that doesn't work.
This is called, let's go over the parts of the recorder, shall we? So we have our mouthpiece,
Yeah.
which is this part, which is where you put your mouth.
Okay, but here's my
And then
question
you hold
for you.
the holes create different sounds when you cover the different holes up. See, I was a clarinet player in middle school.
Oh.
And a recorder and a clarinet are very similar in the way that they play.
Okay, well, this is not working, and here's my question. You're the one that passed these out. You put this one on my desk. Did you put like an extra hole in here or something, or like?
I gave you the cracked one. It could be cracked somewhere.
I know, where is it? Must be air coming out of something.
Yeah, look, it doesn't look like it's sealed all the way on the side.
All right, well, I harmonized. You just couldn't hear it.
So you might get a free recorder at the library, but we cannot guarantee
that it's going to work.
that it's going to work.
So, yeah, but that's good.
Get them while you can.
Well, you know what? Here's what I'm thinking.
Kids don't care, though. They'll make it up.
Kids don't care. And you know what else? Parents will care because the lucky
lucky ones
50% of them will get ones that don't work, which is extremely lucky for the parents.
Yeah, Lucas has a toy trumpet, and it doesn't do anything, but he loves it. He goes, he'll just go, because Daniel Tiger's dad plays a trumpet, so he'll go, doo, 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 and he just makes his own noise just by singing into it. And he usually does play it upside down.
Yeah. All right, I give up because I'm going to either give up or pass out from trying this.
But
all right, so we got everybody. Well, we're pumped up now for the music, right?
So yep, the theme is music. So,
okay.
But we will be showcasing other instruments besides the recorder.
Yes, we will.
And so I want to say that right now we do have students in the room as well as listening. If anyone in the area is in the middle school, McMurray High School band and would like to come out to the library this summer to showcase your instrument to our little
Yes.
ones. They would just be so excited to see. We do have one girl, one of our regular volunteers, is a trumpet player, so she's going to come out and play the trumpet. And I'm like, and you don't have to be an extremely wonderful player.
No,
like,
we want to show the
whip
kids.
out hot cross buns like we just did, and that would be
Yeah.
like they don't get to see a trumpet or a saxophone or something like that, like
No.
up close and personal.
And you know what else? It gets them excited to want to play music because those kids, what did they start in 4th grade?
Right.
They start playing an instrument, get them pumped up. The younger ones, don't yawn, you make me yawn. Excuse me. So, and also, they can get volunteer hours for that.
Yes, just by coming in and playing your instrument.
You can. So get some volunteer hours, come and show us the instruments. So either call us, leave us a message, or email us.
Yes.
Get on the website, has all the information of how to contact us.
Yeah.
We would love it.
It would be fun.
Yeah.
Because we're going to try to showcase all of our instruments as much as possible.
It'd be fun.
Because that's
That would be fun.
I'm excited.
I am too.
All right, I'll pull
love
some
this.
more music stuff out as we go, but
Yes,
we'll go
thanks.
ahead and move on. So we have a friend here today.
Are you making her walk on or what?
So I should have had her turn the right way.
Aw.
Hi, Miss Linda. My name is Pinkalicious, and I'm Peterific.
Peterific. Hi, how are you? I'm going to go like, hi, how are you? All right, what's going on there, Miss Pinkalicious?
Well, I'm going to have a program at your library soon.
You are? What kind of program?
A special night with WQED.
Who's invited?
Everybody.
Everybody's that include me?
Yep.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay, families? Can my
Yep,
parents?
all ages and
Can my
families.
parents bring
I'm going to
me?
bring my brother Peterific with me.
Oh, excellent. What kind of things are we going to do?
We're going to do crafts and maybe watch a show.
Yeah, that's cool. That's like because Pinkalicious, isn't your show kind of new on WQED?
I do have a brand new show on QED. It just started in February.
Well, I think that's really cool. It's a nice way for you to help us promote our partnership in WQED.
Yep, I'm excited for Pink to come. So, so every month we have, I can't talk in Pinkalicious words very hard. I just can't.
I give up. I'm
at least
done.
not to you.
Okay. I'm glad it was you and not me. But go ahead.
So every month we have our Night with WQED program, which has been so much fun. And as part of that, we usually are able to showcase brand new shows. We actually showed Pinkalicious in our library in February before it even aired on TV, which I thought was so fun. And now they sent us a whole Pinkalicious creativity kit because Pink loves to do creative things. So we're going to do some really fun, different activities and crafts involving her. And we're going to share this brand new story called Peterific, which is about Pink's little brother. So the Pinkalicious stories and Purplicious, Goldalicious, the original series, tended to have more of a female following, but now with the introduction of her brother, the show itself is attracting both audiences. So because it focuses on him and her relationship together as brother and sister, not just about her.
What a great idea.
Yeah.
You know how they come up with the ideas? First it was Pinkalicious, and then first of all, they went through all the colors of
Right,
her.
Aqualicious,
Aqua, emerald, purple, what else?
silver, gold.
Yeah. And now, throw in Peterific.
Right.
So now we've got a whole nother line and, round of
So we're
series.
super excited about that. So that's going to be on Thursday, June 7th at 6:30. You're going to make some really fun Pinkalicious things. You can get your picture taken with our life-size Pink we have here. So nice. We're always looking for a good photo op. See how nice it would be?
I think let me see. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I thought so.
Every household needs to have their picture with Pinkalicious and frame it.
Yes. And I want to make sure I do let people know, though. So last month we had Daniel Tiger, which was a huge success. But bringing in costume characters like that, we only can do maybe once or twice a year. So Pink herself will not be here. We will have our cardboard Pink, and we'll have tons of really fun Pinkalicious activities and a new episode to watch. But we will not have Pink herself there. So just throw that disclaimer out.
You know what? I mean, we get a lot of good things.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'm excited. And everybody's going to get some
And you
fun
know what?
Pinkalicious giveaways to take home, too.
Regardless, we make it fun.
Yes.
I mean, that was really a feather in our cap to get Daniel.
That
which
was
is
a lot
really
of work
cool.
to get Daniel, yeah.
Like you said, he's hard to get. So.
Yes, he's a very busy tiger.
All right.
So
Here, I'm going to give you hints. If I put up one dog.
Oh, I love dogs.
Oh, are you going to talk like that now? 2 doggies. Okay, let's see if we
So
can.
let's
First
see.
of
We
all,
have Bernie and T-Bone and Cleo. You're probably impressed I know these names, huh?
Who's this?
Isn't that Bernie? Yeah.
No.
Isn't his name Bernie from
No.
the duck at the door dog? Isn't his name Bernie? Like because he's a Saint Bernard. What's his name?
Oh, Max is the duck, right?
Yes. I think Bernie's the dog.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was something else, but now I'm drawing a blank because you said that and it just is messing with my head.
We'll research this, and I can guarantee you I'm right.
Okay. All right. So we have the
So
dogs.
Bernie will know what to do. No, it's not Bernie. It's Brody.
Thank you. That's what it was, Brody. That's why we was like, it must have been close because I was like,
Bernie the Saint Bernard
didn't
sounds
right.
Sounds like it could be true, though.
Yeah,
but
Brody.
it's a Brody.
Brody.
Yes.
So we thank our friend Jackie Urbanovic for
creating Brody. And
creating
sorry
Brody.
for me for getting the name temporarily.
And me having a brain freeze, which happens usually.
Yes.
Okay, our
And
favorite.
then T-Bone and Cleo, they're friends with Clifford.
Yes, and Clifford's another favorite
Another
dog. We've even had
popular
Clifford at our
WQED
library.
Yes, from another popular WQED series
did.
and book series.
Well, this is one of my favorite, actually one of my favorite monthly programs, and probably all of the staff that gets to work on those days.
Yes.
It's always the second Saturday of the month, and it's called Pause for Reading. And what you do is, it's very simple. Just call us, and we sign your child up for a 20-minute slot, and they can come in. You can bring your own books, or of course, you're coming into a library, so we can,
Possibly provide a book or two.
possibly, yeah, come up with something you might want to read. And you sit down one-on-one with these therapy dogs. And all the therapy dogs, first of all, the owners, they've been with us for like ever. They're just wonderful.
Their dogs have
giving
grown
people.
up with us.
Yeah, right. Wonderful people. The dogs are trained. You have to be trained in a certain way. They have to be registered as therapy dogs with the foundation or this organization.
Therapy Dog International.
Right. And so it's all good. And one of the things that I said, so you get that 20-minute slot where you can read with them. And even if you can't read, the kids can sit there and show pictures to the dog from a picture book and make up the story, which is just cool. Hello, that's like how you start reading, right?
Early literacy skill, yes.
Exactly. And also, and I always like to just kind of throw this in there that I think is a bonus for the children that are afraid of animals, especially afraid of dogs, will learn to not be as afraid, but learn the proper way to approach a dog.
Right.
Not just going up and being in his face, and learn a right way to approach and maybe ease them back into feeling comfortable around dogs.
Right.
It's going to run, it runs year round, and I love having a lot of kids there because these trainers or these owners go out of their way to bring the dogs, and spend their time, a couple of hours of time to share in this with the kids. So
It's so much fun.
I
It's
like
one
to
of my
see the
favorite
time slots
programs,
fill
too.
up. So it will be going through June and July.
Yeah, the time I put there is completely wrong.
No, it is completely wrong. All right, but that's okay. It's going to be Saturday,
It's 10
June
to
9th.
11:20 usually.
Yeah, it's 10 to 11:20. You can sign up for a half-hour slot.
20-minute slot.
20-minute slot, and stay and read to the dogs.
Yeah.
So hence, some of our
All of
favorite
our
dogs.
paws, yes.
Brody.
Yes. T-Bone and Cleo.
Yeah, okay. T-Bone and Cleo.
Yeah. I
Sometimes
could be wrong
get
on that, but you're not going to.
Well, I know. I was going to say sometimes I know the names are right, but sometimes I get them mixed up.
Yeah, well, Cleo, she's
that little girly thing.
Little girly thing,
All right.
yeah.
All right, moving along.
All right, so every single month, actually twice a month, we have a video game tournament, sometimes more than twice a month even, in our teen room because we have our nice big TV, we have the Wii U system, so we are going to have our Smash Brothers tournament on the last day of school this year, so it's going to be a nice, fun last day of school party, and you can come and play a Smash Brothers tournament. Maybe we'll have some special refreshments for you guys to celebrate the last day of school.
And I love when you say refreshments because we always say, especially about the teens, if you feed them, they will come.
Yep.
Right, guys?
My favorite event of May was our teen pizza party because National Pizza Party Day is May 18th, so I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You did. Okay. Well,
do you have any special Father's Day stories for us, Miss Linda?
Hello. Thank you.
Okay.
Of course.
I didn't grab my favorite
That's
one.
okay. You know what? It's not that I grabbed favorite ones, but I grabbed actually 2 themed ones.
Okay.
And we put out a lot of special books about dads. But there aren't, I don't know why. Maybe because dads are so super special, it's hard to come up with wonderful, amazing books that covers about them.
There you go.
That's why there's not a lot of them out there. First of all, another favorite dog, Biscuit. It says nothing in the books but woof woof. Biscuit loves Father's Day, and these are always cute because they're new. The little ones can open up the flaps. So we like Biscuit loves Father's Day. And this one, Eve Bunting, I love her. She writes a lot of good books.
Oh, yeah.
She's let me see. This one's called A Perfect Father's Day, and everything about Father's Day, have a good time. But in this, it's so funny because it usually ends up about the child. You know, like, oh, this is going to be a perfect Father's Day. Thanks, Dad, because they end up doing all the, you know, taking them everywhere, buying them things. And so happy Father's Day again to Dad.
So. Well, my favorite is Hug a Bull, Ode to Animal Dads, and I don't remember the author's name off the top of my head.
Hug to what?
Hug a Bull.
Okay.
Like Hug a Bull.
Oh, yeah.
But it's actually Hug a Bull. So it's like, brace yourself, my dad might ram you. My father is a boar. And like it has all these different animals. And like a bull, you know, is a cow dad.
Oh, that's cute.
It is cute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been fun to read today.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Dropped the ball on that one.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay. So, yeah, I just brought some fun ones. But you did bring books.
I did bring books.
Do you want to do a book?
Sure. So this one is totally not a happy story, but we've talked about it before. But I want to bring it back up again. So 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. This book has been flying off our shelf for the last almost 2 years now since the TV series started. And I wanted to just revisit it because the second season did come out, which we'll definitely steer away from the book because the first season followed the book and then the book ends and there's no sequel because that's the end of it.
Right.
But so
there's a second season that has nothing to do with the book?
Well, it's going to just continue on with those characters that she's left behind.
Oh, okay.
But always the book is better. So please come and check and actually read the book if you are a fan of the show or if you're interested in learning more. And Jay Asher is an awesome author. Linda and I actually met him last year, and he was a really cool guy. He's got a lot of really other wonderful books for teens. And my favorite one is The Future of Us, which is not sad.
Yeah, some heavy stuff.
So the 13 Reasons Why is dark, and I don't really need to talk about what it's about because most people probably do know because of the popularity of the TV series. But again, it's a good one too. It's very popular and current in today's YA world.
Well, I have a question about that. So I assume since it's a second season, it's not based on a second book, that Jay Asher has something to do with writing the script and probably all of that.
I don't know about that. I know it's been produced by Selena Gomez, which is kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like he was
I didn't even know that.
He was like, I got a call from Selena Gomez, and I was like, well, that's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So
I would think he'd have, I mean, if they bought the rights to be able to do the show, I know we don't have a lot of time, but if they bought the rights to the show, I would assume that he has something to do with it.
Possibly.
Too.
I do know that when we got the book with the TV series cover on it, there is images from the filming, and he was present for filming at least of season 1. So I don't know, now they do have the rights, so they can do what they would like. Yeah. But yeah.
Interestingly enough, true story.
He's still making money on it.
Oh, of course. I tried listening to it. I wanted to try a playaway in my car to see, to do the little hookups that you can buy the hookup, the thing from the library, for $1 or whatever, and hook up a playaway into your car. And that was my.
The audiobook's really well done.
Yeah, that's what I used as my test for doing it in my. The only thing I didn't like in my car is that it only came out like of one speaker.
Oh.
Which is weird, but when I do CDs, it comes out of both. Wow. I don't know.
My only problem with the playaway is that I forget to stop it, because when you listen to a book on CD, it stops itself, and then on the playaway, it's a separate device, so you have to stop it separately.
Good point, because I forgot that too.
And you come back, why is it 10 chapters later?
Yeah, exactly. And then I go to turn it on, and then I'm like, well, why isn't it playing? And I'm turning up the volume and everything. It's because I forgot to hit play on the, you forget that you have to manually
until you get used to using it that way.
All right. So good. So we introduced playaways as well.
Yes,
right?
another
There we
great
go.
library resource.
Summer is coming. You want to listen to it while you take your walks.
Yes.
All right. Till next time.
Till next time.
Happy June.